Hey, good morning, guys. It's Jan, Not a Real Farm. So we have entered into the season where I can now start using my smoker and my sun oven. So today, since there's not a cloud in the sky, which is a miracle because we've been having so much rain lately, I've decided to do some chicken legs here in the sun oven. We're just going to put it in a roast pan, cover it up. And what I like to do with it as well is we usually serve this over a bed of rice. So what I like to add to it to make it have that little bit of pop is we usually add some garlic powder, some paprika, smoked paprika, and I love to add a little bit of onion powder. And I also like to add, of course, pepper. So we're going to add on our garlic powder. And then we're going to take our smoked paprika and we're going to put it on there. Don't want too much just because this can be a little bit overpowering. So a little bit of this. A little bit over this side. Let's cover it all up. Then we're going to take our onion powder, guys. Onion powder just gives it something. So here's a little bit of onion powder. And then after that, we're going to add our pepper. It's a perfect day for the sun oven, and it's just so convenient. I don't have to use any electricity. Just put a little bit of pepper on here. And then last but not least, because I would like these to be barbecued legs, is we're gonna add on a little bit of 40 Creek barbecue sauce. So that's what they will be sort of simmering in all day in the sun oven. So we're gonna go ahead and put some of that on there. Oh yeah. Yummy. Okay, so guys, all I'm going to do is basically this is just a small little roast pan. Those do work in your sun oven. The sun oven comes with, at least when I got it a few years ago, the sun oven came with a couple of pots and pans with it already, as well as some racks in case you wanted to bake cookies or breads or anything on it. But what I like to do is I went to just my local hardware store and got a really tiny roast pan, and it works perfect if you're doing smaller meals inside the sun oven. So all we do is just basically top this with the top of the roasting pan, and then we toss it in our sun oven. It looks good, doesn't it? Just pulling the sun oven out of the storage, and as you can see, I need to wipe it down today, but I thought maybe I'd take advantage of the weather while it's here. This all needs to be wiped down, but somebody actually asked me how it folds and opens up. So it's really super simple. All you do is basically pick this up, and all of these unfold into one gigantic square, and there's your door, and you would pull that open to put your food in. So just going to give this a quick wipe down and toss in the dinner and let it go for the day. You also have to make sure, because there's a leg in the back, that this tilts forward in order to line up with the sun as well, so you get that heat. So if we look around here, there's actually a leg here that adjusts in the back, so you can either lift your sun oven up, which will tilt it forward, or bring it back depending on where the sun is. So that's what we have to do. But I need to give it a wipe down first. Okay, so I've given it a quick wipe down, but you can see I've pulled the arm actually all the way down here, almost to the bottom. You can see where the clicker is going to go. Because the sun right now is overhead for me. See that little circle there? That little circle has to match up with the circle on top. So if you're moving it around and it's not matching up, then your sun oven actually needs to come forward. And that's what the adjuster arm is for. So this is how, we have to tilt it really far forward this morning. And then as time goes on, we'll adjust that so that it lays back further. So I still have 4 more of these little holes to go. So I'm gonna put it all the way down to the end. So bring this all the way down. Okay, so my sun oven is actually facing my house right now. That is going to heat up on the inside, and then of course inside in the door here, when you open it up, all I have to do is just hook on. There's a little sort of swing in there that you can sit your food on and leave it, and away you go. And you just adjust it basically all day long. But I gotta tell you, this makes some of the most tastiest, sweetest, softest food. It's almost like using an electric appliance. It's pretty awesome. So gonna put the food in there and hop down to the greenhouse and check it in about 40 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 45 minutes. So I've come back to check on the temperature, and it looks like the temperature is almost reaching about 300. So we're sitting at about 275 right about now. But I know that the sun has moved, so we're going to be swinging this around to match up with the sun. So you can see that the sun isn't quite matching the sun oven here. So you have to swing it around until the 2 circles meet. So now it's bang on, so that will also help to maintain the heat. And by actually keeping this circle in line with the sun, it will also make it warmer inside the oven. So we're doing really good. We're at 275, 45 minutes later. So guys, now that we made that adjustment to the sun oven, it is now sitting at 300 degrees. So that is awesome. Just means that these pieces of chicken will be done before you know it, probably in a couple of hours. So dinner will be ready by the time everybody comes home. Well, it's been in for pretty much almost all day. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think what we'll do is we'll just check it. It smells amazing. Whew. It is hot in here. All right, let's see what it looks like. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. Now I need to go in, of course, in the house and make some rice, but the sun oven does it, guys. If you get a solar oven, they work amazing. But check that chicken out. It's awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna put the lid back on this so I don't lose too much time. We're gonna close her on back up, and then I'm going to go in the house and make some rice to go with this, and then we'll look at the end result. But you can see where the temperature is now that I've sort of disturbed the steam on the glass. It's about almost at about 300, so it's doing its job, but it smells amazing. As soon as I crack the door, all I could smell is garlic and barbecue sauce. Okay, it is 4 o'clock. Let's take this bad boy out and see how the chicken came out and spoon it over some rice. Ooh, it is steamy. So currently the oven is sitting at about 310. So I'm thinking this chicken is done. It's just steaming in here. So let's get it inside and scoop it over some rice. Back inside, so I made some garlic rice with, I used ghee this time inside the rice, along with the garlic powder and a little bit of salt. So it gives it that, just a really nice sort of buttery flavor. So we're gonna scoop some of this out, and then what we're gonna do is put the chicken on. A couple of nice little scoops of rice. Let's take a look at the chicken here. Oh, that looks amazing. Oh yeah, this is so nice and tender. Wow. Scoop this out over the rice. It's so tender, I'm trying to get a spot to grab onto it. Look at that. Look how tender that is. Awesome. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the sauce in here and just throw it over the rice as well. Put this over. And there you have it, guys, a full meal in the Sun Cooker. It's falling right off the bone. Our barbecue chicken over a nice bed of garlic rice and a little bit of sauce. If you have an opportunity to find a Sun oven, it's well worth the investment. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me today. If you like the video, thumbs up or please subscribe. Time for me to go eat this. See you soon.